Hey guys, CryptoDad. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to move your Bitcoin from your Coinbase account into the Ledger Nano S. So let's get going. So a lot of people are interested in Bitcoin lately. A lot of people have opened up Coinbase accounts and bought themselves some Bitcoin. But they may not totally understand how to use their Bitcoin on a day-to-day basis, okay? And or they would like to move their Bitcoin into something a little more secure. So the Ledger Nano really fits the bill. So let me show you. The Ledger Nano is a small little device where you can store your cryptocurrency offline and keep it totally safe. So Coinbase is a great place to buy and sell cryptocurrency, but it's not really designed to be a place for long-term storage of large amounts of cryptocurrency. And for that matter, it's not really designed to be a place for your day-to-day use of cryptocurrency, buying and selling, sending and receiving. They give you merchant fees whenever you conduct transactions, and that can get expensive in the long run. So Coinbase is a great website. It's a great service. I totally recommend it, but you need to learn what it's good for and what it's not good for. So today I'm going to show you how to move your Bitcoin from your Coinbase account into your Ledger account, your Ledger Nano S to be specific. All right, so what I think I'll do is maybe talk a little bit about what the Nano is. So here it is. It's a little USB device. It comes with a cable, and we'll connect this cable, one end to the ledger and the other end to the computer. So one side cable is a USB. Okay, so I'm going to use my Jedi mind trick to bring me back into focus. Alrighty. So here's our Ledger Nano. I'm going to connect the cable to the Nano. And once you do that, it'll power up, right? And it wants the PIN code. So you'll set up your own PIN code when you get the Nano. And I'm going to go ahead and enter my PIN code. Okay. And then when the Nano unlocks, you can see it has different apps here. This is one for Bitcoin. There's settings. There's Bitcoin Cash. And I believe that's Ethereum. Ripple. So you can install different types of cryptocurrency apps directly onto the ledger. And once you've got those on there, I'll show you how that you go about doing that. So you can get all of these interface apps on the Ledger website. As you can see here, I've got a couple of Ledger apps in my Chrome browser. And the way that you get a hold of these is you go over to the Ledger website. This is their homepage here. I believe they're having a Black Friday special on the Ledger Nano. I highly recommend to get one. It's a safe place to store your cryptocurrency. This is the Ledger Nano page. And then up here at the top, they have apps. And this is where you can download the apps that you'll need to interface with your Ledger Nano. So once it's connected to the computer and you've unlocked it, you'll have access to these apps that you can use to manage your different cryptocurrencies and manage your wallets. Okay, so let's open up a Bitcoin wallet here. All right, I am going to show you real quick here. In this case, what I want to do is Bitcoin. So I go over here till I get to the Bitcoin, and then I'm going to press with both fingers. All right. And then you notice here that it automatically opens up the Ledger Bitcoin wallet. Okay, and Ledger Bitcoin wallet can deal with Bitcoin Cash, and it can deal with Bitcoin. You can choose between legacy addresses or SegWit addresses. The SegWit address is the newer protocol. I'm going to choose that one. You can store your cryptocurrency in either type of account. And so now you can see there's a list of transactions here where money has been moved in and out. And this is a good place for long-term storage. So what I'm going to do is show you how to move money from the Coinbase account into the Ledger Nano. So now that I've got the Nano connected and I've got the app open, I have access to the wallet. I can send and receive cryptocurrency. All right, so let's go over here to the Coinbase app. Okay, so I'm going to buy a little bit of Bitcoin. And just put like 50 in here and hit buy instantly. So we tap that. Actually, I'm going to just take it down a little bit. We're just going to do 25. This is just for demonstration purposes. So, but I would recommend maybe buying, if you can afford it, buy a little more, because you know, I'm kind of wasting $2 to buy this 25. So you might want to make it count. You know, if you're going to get one charge, you might as well, you know, buy it in one chunk as opposed to piecemeal. But for the purposes of this video, we're just going to buy $2. Then I'm going to confirm the transaction. And the purchase was successful. Okay, and if I go over here to accounts, it shows that I've just bought some Bitcoin. Now what I want to do is I want to send that Bitcoin. And so I'll click send. Now it wants a Bitcoin address. So we'll go back over here to the Ledger Nano. And I want to receive Bitcoin. So I'm just going to click over here where it says receive. And then I get this QR code. Now, if I were buying it from my Coinbase phone account, I would scan this QR code. And we can do that. But in this case, we're using their website. So I'm going to just copy. Okay. So I'm going to copy. All right. And I'm going to leave this open here so I can confirm. I'm going to go back over here to the website and paste in this address. And I'm going to open up the ledger one more time and just sort of eyeball it to make sure that the address, the beginning of the address and the ending of the address match. We want to make sure that we get the proper address in here so that we're sending it to the right place. Okay, so there we go. It wants to know how much I'm going to send. I would like to do the max. There we go. Just tap send max. That'll send out all the Bitcoin that's in my wallet. Okay, and as you see here, this is the Bitcoin network fee, but I also got a little bit of a merchant charge when I bought the Bitcoin on Coinbase too. So once we get it out of Coinbase, we won't be getting nickeled and dimed with all these charges. We'll still pay the Bitcoin network fee, but we won't have to deal with the merchant charges. So I'm going to click continue here. Okay, and then I'm going to confirm. Now I have set up two-step verification on my Coinbase account, and two-step verification is done with the Google Authenticator. I'm just going to show you my phone here real quick. Okay, so we look at the phone over here. Google Authenticator is an app that you can download for free onto your smartphone. And when we open Google Authenticator, we can see that I have several accounts that have been set up with Google Authenticator. I've got a great video on how you do that. And once you have the accounts in there, by adding the plus here, you can use it for authentication when you want to send and receive Bitcoin. So I need to look over down here for my Coinbase account, and there it is. You'll notice it's turning red now. These codes change periodically. So here we go. That's it, the 407980. And once I do that, I confirm. That just proves to them that I am the owner of that phone. This phone, so no one can send Bitcoin out of my account unless they have my phone. It's enhanced security for your Bitcoins. So let's go back over here to the Nano. We'll close this, and let's see, did we get anything yet? Let's just check here. I don't think it's actually gone out yet because it still shows that, okay, there, my balance is now 0. Let's look at the dashboard here. Okay, so you'll see it says pending. Okay, sometimes when you send out Bitcoin, it happens right away from Coinbase. Sometimes it takes a few minutes for it to confirm, just depending on, I don't know if it's how busy the network is, or you know, what the factors are that affect this this pending. But looks like I've got two things that are pending over here. Okay. So you might have to wait a little while for the transaction to actually go out, and then when you do, you're going to get an alert from your email account that's connected to your Coinbase account to let you know that you actually sent it. Okay, so it looks like the alert finally came in. They're a little busy today. Okay, so this is the Coinbase alert that my Bitcoin got sent. So let's take a look at our Ledger wallet and see if we got it. So it took so long that I need to enter my PIN code again. No problem, I can do that. Okay, so when I re-enter the code, the wallet comes back up. We want to, in this case, we're choosing Bitcoin SegWit. Okay, and there you can see that the Bitcoin came in as the latest transaction, 947. I don't know exactly when the original transaction started, but it was a good 20 to 30 minutes. But sometimes it takes a little longer than others. But this is, I'm moving this Bitcoin from my Coinbase account to my Nano Ledger for long-term storage, so I'm not in any big hurry. I don't mind that it could take a day, really, for all I care. And also, you can see here that it's still unconfirmed. It has to be confirmed on the Bitcoin network for the transaction to be added to the Bitcoin ledger and become permanent. Okay, that's a little bit about the guts of the Bitcoin network and how it works. That feature basically prevents double spends. So in other words, they don't want someone to be able to send a Bitcoin transaction and then quickly turn around and try to send the exact same Bitcoins to someone else. That would be a double spend. And that was one of the problems that was originally the sort of the hardest thing to overcome for digital currencies. There were a lot of digital currencies out there, not a lot, but there were some before Bitcoin, but they suffered from that issue of double spend. And so they had to have a centralized clearinghouse or authority that would be able to verify transactions so that that double spend couldn't happen. So Bitcoin solves this issue, and it makes it a distributed network. There's no centralized clearinghouse. No one controls Bitcoin, but it's built in that this double spend problem has been overcome by this confirmation issue, or this confirmation process, so to speak. So, unless you were curious. So anyway, that's how we get from Coinbase to Ledger. So basically, I just wanted to show you guys how you move Bitcoin from a Coinbase account to your Ledger Nano S. Coinbase is great for buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, but it's not really designed to be a long-term storage solution. And so I wanted to show you how you go about moving your Bitcoins to someplace more secure, more suited for long-term storage. And that is, of course, the Ledger Nano S. There are other ways to do this, but the Ledger Nano S is a great solution for long-term cold storage of your Bitcoins, your Ether tokens from Ethereum, Litecoin. It can store all kinds of different cryptocurrencies. So that was really what I wanted to get across in this video. Each method of Bitcoin storage and transactions have their different and best platform. Coinbase for buying and maybe selling, and the Ledger Nano S for long-term storage and day-to-day transactions. So with that said, I'm going to end the video. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I love subscribers. And you can also activate your alerts so that you'll be alerted whenever I post videos. So once again, thanks for joining me.